You didn't think twice when you laid it all down for me. How many nights can't count all the tears that I've cried. I had to be in control of everything. Yeah, I'm ready to do things your way. Yeah, I need you each and every day. Yeah, I'm chasing after you. When things got tough, you helped me through. No better way to say I do. You're only with me when I'm with you. Yeah, I'm chasing after you. No other choice, I'd rather choose you. No better way to say I do. You're only with me when I'm with you. Signed, sealed, and delivered, I'm yours. Yeah.
All right. They cut out a beautiful song, huh? All right. Who gives this woman away to be married?
I do.
All right. I guess you're going to be the takeree, huh? All right. You step over this side right here. All right. Oh, look at that. Y'all come up a little closer. A little closer down. A little closer down there. Whoa, yeah. Hold your mule, son. Hold your mule. Isn't that right? All right. We certainly appreciate the Most High for this opportunity and privilege. Oh, y'all see. Be able to join these two right here to be husband and wife, which is something that's definitely unique and special. It's important that people understand the severity and the repercussions and all of the benefits when you take on a marriage. A lot of times people do it just for this day, but as we spoke earlier, there's a lot more days to come after this. You know, being able to teach and instruct them on how they ought to walk, which is very imperative today since we have so many switch hitters. Go to a wedding today to see two men get married, two women get married. Whole world is gone sick. People need to see that this is what we need today, a man and a woman. Not no two men and no two women. And all that knowing exactly how they're supposed to be able to keep themselves and dedicate themselves to one another, which is a rarity today. Most people don't actually speak on how important it is for a husband and what's his role and what's required of him from the Most High, versus what they'll set up for some Catholic religion books that they'll give people. They just broke off and really destroyed our homes when they brought us over here. It's important to teach our people how to be a nation. We got a bad stigma on us for our men and our women. All our men on drugs or homosexual or bombs, and that's a complete lie. But that's what the media show you when they want to run down the people of color. They'll tell you the same thing about our women. They're whores and running the street. That's not the truth about all our women. A lot of our women know how to keep themselves and know how to love a husband, and a husband know how to love a wife. But you can't do it just by chance, by accident. Somebody got to teach them. That's right. That's the purpose of having a ra'ah. I know you'll know it as the word a pastor, but it's actually a word that derives from the word ra'ah. It means somebody to be able to shepherd and lead and be able to feed them and get them into good places so they can continue to flourish and grow. And they can bring forth more fruit. Isn't that right? Did y'all know how many kids y'all want to have? That determines how much preaching I'm going to do. Did y'all talk about a number yet? It's a large family. All right, we'll start off with 15 and see how it works from there. And we don't want them to rush into that too fast. Let's do an easy 15 and then we'll work it from there. But that's all right, though. But everybody all right? Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit. They're going to be all right. We're going to get to them anyway. Just talk to everybody and make sure we got exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're going to look right quick at what the books prescribe for a man and woman, how this whole thing got started in the first place. Give me that borrowed sheet. You'll know the book is Genesis. You'll hear some words that you'll hear me use. We'll go back to the original where things actually rooted from. What we have in America, they gave us a book that they actually transplanted us and brought us here. Then they gave us Christianity, another form to try to dumb us down and just get us away from what the truth was. If a Christian was going to be anything worth anything, there's no way in the way you could own slaves. Look at the people who gave you religion. They were slave owners, they were rapists, they were murderers, and they were liars. And we wonder why our homes are tore up and why we're in such a disarray. Look at the people that gave us our religion. Now we can see why that's why we're in predicament when most of our people don't know any better. We've been so comfortable, we've just taken it. We haven't looked at how destroyed we've been. We have identity problems. We don't know who we are. We'll walk around black as a burnt up piece of crisped up toast with the blondest hair you ever seen. They taught us to even hate our identity. So now somebody got to come back and restore dignity to our people. Now, see, listen, I've been doing this, how old I was, about 24 years. I ain't been in one scandal with one woman, one man, and one child. Not one. Not an almost scandal. All these lies that all these preachers eat chicken. Now, I do eat chicken. Now, that be the truth. But every preacher got to sleep with their members and mess with kids is a complete lie. This is what our oppressor put out here for the people. So the man that putting them together, what I'm going to teach them, that's what I do and I live by. I've been married for over 27 years, been with one woman all that time. Now, you ask me what happened before 27 years, we're going to have to sit down a little bit. Isn't that right? But what happened for me is the same thing that happened to them. The word brings about a change. When they taught our people correctly, now people know how they're supposed to stand. It's important for them to know that what they're getting ready to do today, you only get to do this one time while the first one living. It don't matter what these preachers told, these lies about I got married and I didn't know and nobody told me and then this ain't who God gave me. You won't find what the Most High gave nobody know why. Everybody pick who they wanted. So when you make these choices, you didn't know what you're getting into. And when you get them, you know you're in for the long haul. Too many folk done told us too many lies, and people try to justify their behavior with all other kind of foolishness instead of telling the people the truth. When they do this has got that. Till one of them die, they bound till one of them die. Y'all got it? Let me see right quick. Give me, hold on, I got to let them sound a Kartos rock. That's the, you'll call it the horn. The actual word, that tell us that we get ready to separate asunder. You've all read in the book in 1 Thessalonians 4, about 17, 18, it said he's going to send from Shamayim with a shout. They told you heaven. Heaven is a non-existent word, place. It's a Greek word. They'll tell you all kind of stuff that we've taken. You read a book, you got to remember the people that brought you here, they were never trying to let you get back. Why you think you was in the bottom of the ship than the top? So you can never see how you got here and you won't know how you got back. The other lie they told you that all of us were brought here on a slave ship. It is impossible to transport 23 million people on a wooden ship with some white folk with some buckle shoe and a ruffle shirt. It's completely impossible and it's a lie. So my end is to tell our people the truth so we can restore our dignity back to ourselves. The reason why men walk around with their pants sagging, reason they looking around and our women walk around looking like Jezebel to give away her body before she get a man, because we lost our identity. All we got now is what they show us. What is the best thing they gave us on TV? George Jefferson. He was the first black man we seen on TV with money. He was a complete idiot. Every show he did something stupid, and who bailed him out? The white man. Every time he did something stupid, the white man who worked for somebody had more money and more sense than the black man who owned 7 and 14 dry cleaners. What do you think the premise was? To dumb you down. Then they gave you Martin. A young man didn't own a car. Both his friends were stupid, and his other friend come down from the 4th floor and climb through the window, don't use the front door. Can't hold down a jaw. Every time you look around, they make us look like a monkey fool. Somebody got to try to show them that our people are more intelligent than what they've been telling us. This ought to be on every news station. If it were 2 men, they'd be flying in news, all kind of folk being here, all folk be outside, instead of somebody saying a standard, restoring something back to our people. Well, they're going to get ready to sound the Kartos of Ross, so when they sound it, we making preparation to be able to stand. So we ask all of them to stand when they sound it. I'm going to give a word of Palau. It's called, you'll say prayer, but Palau, it means we're asking. So the words you hear me see, I can explain them, I can spell them, I can give them to you so you can research them. At this point, don't take what nobody else tell you no more. Look it up for yourself. You're going to tell me you got a book that you look in your King James perversion. I call it perversion because you took us away from what the truth was. Your book was given to you in 1611. He authorized the writing in 1602. I'm going to ask you a question. What were they doing in 1601? Are you going to tell me that creation started in 1601? The white man only gave you what he wants you to know. Now, I'm not a hater of the white man. I'm a hater of a lie. I love the truth. Y'all got it? All right, let's get ready to sound the Kartos around. We turn toward the east, and we'll Palau. Most High, Kudash Abba, which is the separated Father. We say Hadu, which is thanks. All the Tudah unto you, which is the thanksgiving, for all that you rendered. for your ben Yahushua HaMashiach, which is your son, the anointed one, who ransomed his Kai, which is his life, who became our Zabak, which is our sacrifice, that he might redeem us in due time, that you might turn us from our Kata and our Ma'al, which are our sins and our transgression, that you would establish us in the present Amath, which is the truth. Forgive us for that which we've done and we thought upon that goes contrary to your Kudash will, which is your separated will. Baraka us, which is bestow a gift upon us, and this couple that's here today, that you'll see fit that you will keep them and strengthen them in the Darak that you will have them to go, which is in the way. We ask you to search us and see if there be any Rosha Darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting, which is the way of life. Let the debar of our paw, which are the words of our mouth, let the meditation of our lobs, which is of our hearts, be acceptable in your which is in your sight. And as we prepare to move further, we palau, in which we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praise, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor. In the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach, which is your salvation, the anointed one, let us all say, Amen. Yeah, that's how we do it. Did y'all like those selection they were playing? Oh, listen, all written, all done by our people. We don't do dirty Kurt. Ain't that right? We don't do them freaky guys. I'm not be something here singing no homosexual blowing on speak on me. Mess around and hit you the right place in your neck. You mess around and grab a pocketbook. We don't mess with them jokers. Ain't that right? All our people write all their own stuff. I'm proud of them too. They got great talent too. Ain't that right? Do their thing. And these members around, these some great people here. They serve with these people. These people here know them, isn't that right? Then to see them come up there and grow up to get married. Y'all can't believe that, can you? Finally get married. Isn't that right? Woo, now y'all can break a plate at the table. Isn't that right? Anytime you can save on grocery, boy, that's a good thing right there, ain't it? While I'm talking, let me just let y'all see something. Go and give me 1 Corinthians. No. Give me 7 and 1 right quick, Romans. Ain't gonna be before y'all too long. Just talk to y'all a little bit. Make sure we'll establish what the truth is, what he put down. That's what people know, what the truth is. I hate them little Catholic books they give our people. I don't know how these people get the authority to marry somebody. A man can't get a wife, but he can sleep with a boy and they'll keep him. He get a wife, they kick him out the ministry. I don't know what we've been thinking. I don't know what we think. We ain't been supporting no food. You can sleep with a kid, they'll pray for you, move you, but if you get a wife, they kick you out the commissary. Backwards. Plenty says in it.
Backwards.
I don't know how a woman be called a nun when she getting some. I'm thrown. The whole time I ain't figured this stuff out yet. I'm still confused. I guess I got confused on that boat ride we came. Must have been that big wave we hit when we landed. None of it makes any sense to me. All right, let's see what happened. This is Romans 7 and 1. Let's see who we talking to first. Listen.
Know ye not, Akeem, for I
He
speak.
said, you don't know this, brethren?
For I speak to them that know the Torah.
See, what you call the law is actually called the Torah. The Torah means instructions or direction. If you ask me how to get to some place and I told you how to go, those are your instructions. Those are the directions you're supposed to take. When people look at the law, they think it's something that can be broken and you can just go away from. These are the instructions and the direction that he done gave us. This is where we're supposed to go. He said, now you don't know, brother, because he's talking to them that know the direction, no instruction. Tell them what happened, son.
How that the Torah hath mashal over a ish as long as he liveth.
Mashal has the rule over it. Y'all heard of like martial arts similar to it? It's when you had the authority, had a rule over your opponent. So what he's telling you, the law has the rule over you as long as you live. Now these people can tell you this stuff you want to. You get a bad marriage, you can get rid of and get another one. But if you still living, the book just told you this got dominion over you as long as you living. Wow. Now he's gonna give you a similarity so you understand it. Tell him what it says.
For an Ashah, which hath a husband.
Ashah is the word that you use for word. This refers to a woman here, to a wife. That's what it is, Ashah. That had a husband. She's about to get a one. What is she, son?
Is bound by the Torah to her husband.
Till he pisses her off?
So long as he liveth.
Till she gets upset?
So long as he liveth.
Till she sees someone that she likes?
So long as he liveth.
What happened?
But if the husband be moot.
Not dead drunk. If the husband be dead, tell him what happened, son.
She is loose from the Torah of her husband.
You can't hold no woman to no dead man. If a woman want to do it, she could do it. I tell people all the time, when people die, you can do what you want to do. When my wife died, I'm holding out 2 weeks. Isn't that right? I'm all man. I can't remember so long. Might not be long, but I'm going to get there if I can. Isn't that right? They don't used to tell no lie, tell the truth about it. Isn't that right? I'm going to do my best to hold out 2 good weeks. Anyway, so now you start looking at that. As long as that man living, that woman can't get another husband. You need to know. She need to know this now. See, what happened with a lot of us, we found this out after. After we done went and got on 3rd and 4th, after we done got in a mess, nobody never told us, because preachers are concerned about getting members, getting money, instead of telling people the truth. That's how you don't keep people together. Tell them the truth. If they make a decision to do something different, that's on them. But I ain't used to teaching the people no lies. Our people are enough detriment. What you see and what's going on, every other preacher see it. Politicians, women, money, and drugs is all these people continue to be worried about. They looking for favor. They ain't concerned about the welfare of the people. Tell the people the truth so they got an opportunity to make a conscious decision. Don't stick people and tell them later when they can't get out. They need to know it now. Right now, she decide, listen, that's a long time. We'll give back whatever the money got to be for the dread, chip that in. I mean, I'm going to raise it up among y'all. I ain't going to break me now. We chip it in together and give it back. But at the end of the day, she got a choice right now to say, I don't want to do this. This is a little more than I consider. You don't owe nobody nothing. She don't owe nobody nothing. Anybody, we gonna tell her we gonna fall out with her, be married?
No, sir.
That's her choice. She got that. Y'all gonna be married with her? That's her choice. This is your best time now to say whether you want to do something or don't do something. Same thing with him. That's his choice. Are we gonna fall out with him? He don't want to do it?
No, sir.
That's their choice. We don't make folk get married. You got a choice to do this. You just need to know all the repercussion, all the ramification when you do it. To realize when I get married, this one is mine till I die. She know the same thing. This is hers till she die. Y'all got it? If somebody walk off, somebody don't want to stay, you still got to hold on to what it is you believe. All right, that's tight right now.
Mm-hmm.
I tell folk the truth now. That's the way you're going to get right. This is what he told. He said, for the woman which hath a husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he
liveth.
But if her husband be dead,
she is loose from the Torah of her husband.
So then
while her husband liveth,
she be married
to another ish,
she shall be called sexy,
and adulteress.
That's what I'm going to call her, an adulterer. That's tight. People need to tell people that. People just pack out and just run the place, support people, because people got their mind on doing something. We need to know the truth. See, all this stuff that we doing now, we got that from our masters. And it's important to root things back. Now, I don't teach hating white people. I'm talking about a system that has come in and got all us at disarray with one another. How y'all think we got all these different religions? When they brought us together, they separated people. You think they kept people together by tribe? You separated people. So some people rearing with different from other people rearing. So when you get them together, you got conflict. When they have a child, they try to teach the child both their customs and their religion or where they come from. They took the child and sold the child off. So now the child don't have no idea what's going on. Defects ain't new. They've been had defects.
That's right.
The facts here, they never let us raise our kids.
That's right.
They're doing the same thing now. That's why they got a piss poor marriage today, because nobody told them the truth.
That's right.
We can't just keep going on just wishing and praying and just doing something. We need to know what we're doing now.
Come on.
Folk got all this so-called, they calling faith. I don't know where they get it from. You just operate with no information. How does that work? That's stupidity. If your faith work like that, let me see you drive your car and close your eyes. I want to see where you go by faith.
That's right.
That's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You obtain amanah. That's what it's called, amanah. You obtain that by hearing. And you only get that because you're going to have to hear the word. That's how you know how to walk. That's how you know how to live. White people gave us this foolishness and you just walk around and pray and throw something up and something happen. Never happened before. People had to have a belief system. People had to walk in something and have something. Nobody just got nothing for nothing. That makes absolutely no sense. You just say from some words that come out of your mouth, there are some behaviors you got to have.
Yes, sir.
That's conducive to salvation.
Yes, sir.
Lord, I want to be saved right now. Please forgive me. I'm saved now. Now I can go to the liquor store. Now I can smoke crack and cheat on my wife. That's a complete idiocy. That's nonsense. You're going to be saved by your belief, and you're going to live by what it is you believe. That's going to make sure and seal what it is you saying you believe. Just had to put that up for extra.
That's right.
Come on, give me that Bereshit. It's Bereshit. They're going to tell you Genesis. Genesis is a Greek word. Bereshit means in the beginning. Okay? Y'all need to remember these things. All you've been told is what your professor told you. You don't got a book that's written in Greek, that's written in Latin. Are you Latin? Are you Greek? No. You need something that speaks to you, something that represents your culture as well and behavior. It's open to everybody. You know the thing about us, and it's the truth. We the only people that can accept everybody's religion and nobody accept ours.
That's right. That's right.
We the only people will run to everybody's religion and won't ever take anything that speaks to our intelligence. Why won't we ever see ourselves as the people we are? We have a good nature. We're just bad guided. We got a lot of bad information. We didn't have proper examples. How many of y'all still believe in the struggle? We're still struggling to move forward. Still struggling. Makes absolutely no sense. All these people that came through and talked about deliverance, showed the way, and we're still doing the same thing. Where have we gone? What have we accomplished? All these people that taught us were to sit down to be passive. When white people want something done, what they do on January the 6th? Nope, they went out there and prayed in the name of Jesus. White people showed you exactly what they do when they want something. You have to go and get it. If it's something we're going to do, we have to be proponents for what's right. And that's the problem we got. We're the only people sitting and pray. We trade our guns in for turkeys, and the white man take our gun and shoot the turkey that gave his gun up. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why don't white people ever go to war and pray and leave their guns at home? They'll teach you to do it. Everything they teach you to do, they don't do. Because they taught you that if you speak out or you say something different than what they say, that you are wrong, you're against the country. If we were against the country, we wouldn't be here. Nobody done more for this country than we have. They'd have never won the Civil War if it wasn't for us. They'd have never won World War I if it wasn't for or II without us. These white folks, they'd have never killed us. They'd have never killed the Indians if it wasn't for us. I'm still confused how you're an Indian, you're not from India. But we've been told so many lies, we don't know one truth from the lie. So somebody got to sit down and tell us something and challenge us to be smarter people. Let's see what they said. This is borrowed sheet. Genesis, they call it, make it 126. So we want to go back to what happened in the beginning. We know where we at now. We're in complete, total chaos. So our goal is to put us back to where we need to be. Sure. Now this is borrowed sheet 1 and 26. Listen.
And Elohim said.
He called it Elohim. That's important, you know. That means he's a supreme ruler. Elohim. When you say the word God, this is Greek. We don't know what you're talking about. Anything can be a God. When you're talking about Elohim, you're talking about supreme ruler. It's important for you to know how you reference him and what you're saying. He is the supreme ruler. Listen.
Let us make Adam in our image.
See that? Now, if y'all have y'all Bibles, you can look it up. You'll look in that same book as Genesis, that you'll call it 1 and 1. It'll tell you in the beginning God created. You've seen that. The problem you have with the word, that word is actually singular when it's not a singular word. It's actually plural. He just said, let us make man in our image. Can us be one or two? Us is plural, am I correct? That's why the word is Elohim. He's speaking in a plural figurative. Let us make each in our
image.
Which means something that publicly represents us. It's important that you know what words mean. This man is set to be a public example of what Elohim is and what he referenced. In our
image.
After
our likeness.
Which means he has to follow a pattern that's been set. If it's after, that means something before. If I say come in after me, what that mean? Go in before me? That means you're coming in after me. Follow the pattern that's been set. In our image, public example or image of us, and then you're going to come along and you're going to follow the example that's been set. All right.
And let them have mashal over the fish of the yom, and over the fowl of the air,
yes,
and over the cattle, and over all the arats, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the arats.
So then he stopped the creation? So what did he do?
So Elohim bara Adam in his own image.
He restored, created in his own image. What else?
In the image of Elohim.
What did he do?
Bara he him.
That's how he made him. Bara. It means create. What happens?
Male and female created he them.
That's what we, and then there's the part right here they get to later. Listen.
And Elohim barak them, and Elohim said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the arats and subdue it, and have mashal over the fish of the yom,
rule over it,
over the fowl of the air,
yeah,
and over every living thing that moveth upon the arats.
Yes.
And Elohim said,
what did he say?
Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the pani of all the arats, and every ox, in the which is the pari of a ox yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat.
Pari is the word for fruit. Listen.
And to every beast of the arats, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the arats, wherein there is kai, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so.
Listen.
And Elohim saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very too.
This is what I don't get. How we sit up here and we accept the homosexual walk around telling us it's a man trapped in a woman's body. When the man said everything he made, it was too. Wasn't nothing wrong with nothing I made. How we accept these conversations from these people telling us that you something else, that you're going to change your assignment, gender assignment. See, the people, this was bad. The so-called Christians don't even know what they believe. Now you just going and say the man is a liar. The man just told you when I made it, that's good. There's nothing wrong with what I made. How do we accept men telling us that they're a woman? How do we accept women telling us they're a man when the man clearly just told you everything I made, that's good?
Yeah.
And Tony got no woman struggling. Need to snatch your shirt and slam you against a wall. Ain't nothing to you, nigga. Get your mind together. What kind of fool? And women ought to be sick of this foolishness.
Yeah.
Then these men get these sorry cop-out excuses. A bag of sugar. Your name ain't Dixie Crystal. Make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Come on, son. I'm going to find out what happened to him.
And the evening and the morning were the Shashiyum.
And tell him what happened.
Thus the Shamayim and the Arats were finished, and all the Saboth of them. And on the Shabiyum, Elohim ended his work which he had made, and he rested.
And he rested when he ended all his work. That's Shabbat. That's what we on today. See, when Elohim stopped what he was doing, he cut everything off and he rested. That's how you got today, called Shabbat. The white man gave you Sabbath. He gave you Greek name for it, and he told you Sunday was the day you're supposed to go and you're supposed to worship, because he'll tell you lies. If you go back at the first verse, he'll start telling you, he start counting the days. He'll tell you the first one, a card. He start giving you the name, which is going to be the first. He'll keep going all the way down until he get to the seventh day. And guess what he did then? He stopped and he rested. White man came and told you that Sunday was 7 days. He'll tell you that because he don't care about you. If he knows that if people started to learn the truth, then people would recover themselves and get back to where they needed to be. But because we in such disarray, we don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Whatever he did, how much sense it made for you to take your kid to hunt some eggs that came out of rabbit booty? Have you ever seen a rabbit booty lay an egg before? This would definitely be abnormal. Because chickens do, but it makes sense when a man got a woman trapped in it. It made perfect sense that a rabbit laid an egg. You're serving in a Hindu religion. The word holy refers to a Hindu religion. The deity, that's why you had the yellow, the lavender, and all these colors, because it's Hindu, it's holy. This is the goddess of the spring. Do you believe there is a female god that controls color? People don't even know what they believe. You walk in the church, have your kids speaking a speech that make absolutely no sense about a rabbit and an egg. They have no idea about the person that gave up his kai, his life for us. They don't even understand the premise because you're so busy giving them joke stories, comic books. That's right. Give these kids the truth. Yeah. Give me 2 and 19. I'll try to move on. This is how a real wedding be done like this. Tell folk the truth. Y'all think this is something, you ought to come to my funeral. I ain't had a funeral yet where folk fall out and start crying. I cut all that out. I had one lady, she cut the food back when I first started. She got in that casket. I said, pull that top down on, she'll get out. Oh, she was pissed. I said, she couldn't be that, then how you stop? You ready to go? I said, pull it down, she'll get out. She'll go back, oh, she was pissed. Woo! All she needed was a toilet to fall in. I told them the truth, man. I don't make a fool out of our people. Funeral home, take all our money. Everybody make a fool out. The folk come, just want to see you fall out on the ground, make a fool out yourself. And don't even realize that's a horrible time for people. People going through trauma. And everybody trying to see how they get money off of you. Sick of it. We've been raped long enough. Somebody need to tell us the truth. Yeah. Let's see what happened here. There's 2 and 19. Listen.
And out of the Adamah, Yahuwah Elohim.
The Adamah, that's the ground. His name is Adam. He came from the Adamah. He took him from the ground. Listen.
Yahuwah Elohim formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them to Adam to see what he would call them.
You see what he did? He brought it to him and let him do it. He put all that in the hands of man. That's a lot of responsibility. The man created a whole of rocks you're going to call the earth. He done sat here and create this whole thing, and he'll put it in our hands. What kind of job we've done as men? Let's tell the truth, men. What kind of job have we done with keeping it? Piss poor. That's include me. We have done a piss poor job of keeping it. Everything you may put in our hand. Then we done turned around. The women running out here, they done ran with Oprah, candy liquor. I don't know how he can't come on my TV. Where's her man? I'm like, who said the word? Woman, where's your husband? Out here licking up on her and Gail. What is wrong with these people? How a woman ain't got no man, don't want no man, gonna teach a woman about a man? I mean, absolutely no. Y'all, did I hit anybody here? Did I hit y'all about this stuff? How many Oprah fans I got? Oh, it's tight. Oprah's on. I don't let her come on my TV. Come on your TV, your screen gonna be wet. Don't let them do it to you. Don't let Oprah on your TV. She'll mess your home up. I don't play with Oprah. 2 people don't play, well, 3. The Most High Elohim, the Clintons, Satan. The Clintons better than Satan. Don't play with the Clintons now. I'll call anybody name. I don't play about them Clintons. I just cut that camera off. We don't play about the Clintons. They got plenty of folk dead. You know what I'm saying? Then Satan, they ain't even going to hell. They scared. Satan scared of them. Then you got Oprah. In that order, everybody else, I ain't worried about them. Come on, finish up, son.
And whatsoever Adam called every living creature,
I said, whatever he called them.
every living creature, that was the Shem thereof.
That means he had to have enough confidence in that man that he knew what he was doing. Can you imagine him having enough confidence in you that whatever you say, whatever you call it, I'm going to ride with it? Look at the common sense we got now. Absolutely none. We are afraid to stand up as men and reclaim our home, get our children back out these folk prison system and bring them home. When white kids do trouble, they don't put in no computer, they're going to run them off and they're going to carry them back home and the end of the story. You'll never hear about it. That's right. I was still a piece of bubble gum, CNN, Fox News, everywhere it comes, and then all the rest of us are criminals.
Yeah.
When are the men going to stand up and take our homes back? Right. When are we going to stop asking white folks? I'm against white. I'm not going to write no paper and ask no white man for nothing. That's right. Did he ask you for anything? No. When did he ask you for permission to do something? No. Then why are you asking him? Why do we need permission from them and bill signed for us to take care of our home? Why do I need to talk to a white man about whipping my kid? Did he talk to you when he whipped your kid from slavery? No, sir. He never asked you anything. He tells you and you follow. At what point will we stand up and reclaim our homes? That's right. Reclaim our dignity. If a person wants to be homosexual, that's your choice. I'm not saying go kill them or burn them up. That's your choice. But you ain't teaching it to our kids. That's your problem. That's your situation. That's your hang up. You need to deal with it. You ain't teaching it to our kids. That's right. We don't need nobody setting no bill to do that. Take care of our homes. That's right. The first education for our young people need to be in our homes. Sure. That's why it's imperative that you go somewhere where a man teach a woman how she ought to be a woman. Teach a man how to be a man. These men so feminist, so sissified, and that's ridiculous. Can't get in the beauty parlor. That nigga trying to get a Jerry curl. Woman sitting out in the car, burned up, ain't got no air conditioning, weed done fell out, waiting on that sorry nigga to get out the chair. Trying to get her nail done, that nigga sitting there trying to get some little diamond clicks on his fingernails. Sorry, joker. He done made that man, you supposed to work by the sweat of his brow. He supposed to use his hand to work. That's how Elohim created, with his hand. Yeah. We got to get our man back to our culture. Come on, son, let's finish listening to what he said.
And Adam gave Shem to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam, there was not found an help meet for him.
He said he couldn't find. Now they talking about he not married her to help him meet no ends. That's not what they're talking about. A help meet is what's appropriate. What's not appropriate, they got these donkey shows in the Philippines. They show women having sex with donkey. That's how bad the culture gone down. They got all kind of tape, women having sex with horses and animals. He already told you, when Adam was formed, I saw absolutely nothing that was appropriate for him. Everything out here is inappropriate. Whether it's a bird, whether it's a chicken, whether it's a worm, whether it's a fish, it's not appropriate for him. So I'm going to make what's appropriate for this man. And let's see what he made.
And Yahuwah Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept.
And he slept. And what happened?
And he took one of his ribs and closed up the basar instead thereof.
You know what? I just thought about it. I done had some stuff missing when I've been asleep. Them women still stealing. Y'all see what you know, that to make y'all, nigga had to be asleep. When we went to sleep, look at that. We came up with something missing. When you go to sleep, lock your wallet up. You hear that? You hear it? So I'm going to be mad. That took a face. He said, man, no, I had 26 ribs. Woke up, a rib gone. You know how nigga about their ribs now? It's the rib tip. You know it's rough on them when we done lost a rib. Come on, son. You got to give me something good. Some collard greens or something to go with it. Tell me what he made him, son.
And the rib which Yahuwah Elohim had taken from Ish, made he a Ashah.
That's what he made, an Ashah. That's what he made him right here, a woman. Made him a wife. All right, listen.
And brought her unto the Ish.
What happened?
And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones.
You hear what he's saying? And then bone of my bone. What happened?
And basar of my basar.
And this is flesh of my flesh.
She shall be called Ashah.
Why?
Because she was taken out of Ish.
You need to know why. He said because that's where she came from. This is the Ish. The Ish. He came out. Like you'll say you Ish out or something. This is the Ish that came from him. This is the Ishah that came out from him. His reverence, his gratitude, and who he should get obvious to is to him. That's who he represents. She is a fragment and a part of him, and she should get that obvious to him. That's how he established it. Gave her what was on him, that man, and that's why he got to rule over. Now, y'all can try that stuff 50-50, like you want to do something, do pay per cent. We're not playing no game like that. This is what we're going to do right here. They got that. That's going to get it. He done set that man up to rule. Now, I know for you shouldn't rule like that. Know what you should look at. Look at what you get. If you're going to look at, I'm going to question everything he do. I'm going to have a problem he's going to do. I won't marry him. Because you're going to take on that man. He's going to be your head. So he's going to be your head. You're going to be able to accept different things he's going to give down as authoritarian. Now, you as an authoritarian ruler got to know how to rule with diligence and with care. See, sometimes when men get that, they'll go too far with it. Whoa! Stop! Stop! Whoa! Both of them at the same time. Shoot the hell out here. No. Use some common sense. Give a woman something that makes sense for her to do. Yeah. So a lot of times, folks, what they got now, they got our women afraid to take us because they feel like you get her, we're going to abuse you and beat you. That's a lie. We just got to be taught how to use our powers.
Yeah.
There's an authority that's been granted to us, to Elohim. Just like he gave it to you, he could take it from you. Yeah. It's important to know how to deal with it and learn how to talk. You gotta learn how to talk to her. Sometimes he gonna get mad, he gonna raise his voice, he gonna go, you have to shout her. He come back, he use the head, come back, he might say, you know what? I probably should have dealt with that a little different. Be willing to accept it and be able to listen to each other when something like that happens. Because you're gonna have, it gonna happen. Don't let anybody tell you no lie. Y'all gonna have argument, y'all gonna have disagreement, it get hot. That's what happens. What I tell the in-law, mom, and everybody, let them handle it, work it out. My in-law, they never get in me and my wife married. Let her handle it, because you're gonna have, y'all know you husband and wife, you're gonna have a problem, you're gonna have disagreement. You gotta know how to come back and how to fix it too.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that right? Tell the folk the truth. Don't go from in-laws to outlaw. Let them work it out. Yeah. Don't nobody ain't putting their hands on nobody. No weapons ain't being thrown on nobody. Nobody hit. Shouldn't have to. You got to do all that time to go anyway.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you, Ivan. She got to hit you with a pistol. Get out of there, boy. Come on, son. Y'all thought I was talking about Y'all ought to change. Listen, I'm trying to take these folks no more win because you can see they clearly don't know how to act. I got the best attitude in him. Tell me what he told him. Come on.
Therefore shall a Ish leave his Abba and his aim, and shall cleave unto his Ashah.
See, he going to attach himself to his wife. And what's going to happen?
And they shall be one basar.
See that? They're going to come right back together now. That's how a man got to start continue. He got to start looking at it now. It can't be no more I'm go to drive through and just get a combo meal for itself. Now you got to get a combo meal and get an extra fry so you can give it to her. Because y'all couple, you got to know how to share. You know what I'm saying? Or you sneak and get it. No. If you do, don't tell nobody. But you got to start learning now. What you do, you got to consider now that y'all becoming one flesh, it's important for y'all to realize that what you do affects her and what you do affects him. So y'all learn how to be effectively affectionate and how to treat one another to help enhance each other to be better. A lot of times couples know how to do that. It ain't just about role playing, it's about also you helping each other to be better. See, that's what we hadn't heard. The black woman, the black man, we both got a defense against each other. We scared you going to try to beat us and try to outsmart us, and you scared we going to try to play and try to run over you. And that's not always the truth. We just got to be shown that if we could drop some of our fears and phobias about each other, we can work better, a lot better than what we're doing. Y'all know that? How many of y'all men know this is true? That's just being honest. It's a phobia that we have about each other. We can't trust you. You're going to sneak out. We can't trust you with your friends and all this other stuff. I tell everybody, the man and the woman, get around positive people, you're going to be mad. You can't hang around a guy, man, oh, man, you done messed up. Man, that's how, oh, man. Let me tell you something, son. This ain't better than that. You want this or that? That's what I gotta ask yourself. Isn't that right? That's the truth. Isn't that right? And ain't the only thing to get a wife for now. But that sure one good positive though. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Isn't that right? But so it's important that everybody understands what it is we have to do. Now this man told her when you get her, you have to separate from mother, everybody. Now I don't know, Ivan was your little boy in it. I was your little boy in it. And that she still had that now, but now she got to be his big husband. That's y'all little girl. Always gonna be y'all little girl. Now that got to be his little wife. Isn't that right? And y'all ain't losing, y'all actually gaining. See, this is a business proposition. You getting her big little Ivan, they getting your little baby girl, and now y'all come together and that's like putting like farmer, so you can get some crop. Y'all need some grandkids now. Isn't that right? Get y'all some grandkids out of it. Grow together and work with them because they're going to need y'all support. And that they need their support. This day, it's got so many more days after this, is ridiculous. They're going to need that support. They're going to need that inspiration. They're going to need that teach them, give them, and they're going to need the care y'all going to give them being a family. Taking her in just like you love him, you care about him, give her the same thing. Just like y'all love her, harm her, give him the same thing because they're together, they're a unit. That's going to help them grow and be better. Isn't that right? I like the folks to know that thing exactly how it's supposed to work out. Now I'm going to go ahead and get down some little cadence on what they're going to do, and I'm going to try to get ready and get on out the way because I got to eat. Then I got to get me a gummy, get my head together. Woo! That CBD sure been a relief. They spell relief, R-O-L-I-D. I said it's CBD. Quicker letters. Come on, get it. Give me Colossians chapter 3 right quick. Chapter 3, verse 17, 18, so we'll see what it says. We try to get on out the way. They're tight right here, too. Want to make sure everybody know what they got to do. Mm-hmm. That thing be all lovely. So I got some more of these young folks here I'm going to look to marry. Some of them still kids. They growing up. I already got contracts. When they get married, I'm going to do their wedding. If they try to use somebody, I'm going to sue them when they get older. Isn't that right? I want to make sure they get married. They stay married. That's right. Isn't that right? This is Colossians chapter 3 and about 19, 20. Let's see what it says, 19 or so. Listen. 18? 18? All right, let's see. 18, listen.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Y'all hear what he told me? That submit, come under the subjection of. You got to be able to do that. Submit. That means she got an idea. She got something she want to do. So let's go back further. Yeah, look that, take that out. I don't want no, that's like I'm a dog. Do you walk on all fours and eat gravy train? Why this is the thing what messed up. Why would you even have a conversation like you a dog? Well, why you represent yourself like a dog because you following the order? You saying you want to be saved. You believe in the Creator. The Creator done laid down rules. He done clearly told you that the wife got to submit. That's come under the subjection of. Because she under the rule authority of this man now. Don't go reference that talking about I'm no dog, I ain't no dog. I'm not telling you he doesn't go fat, throwing a stick. No, you're a wife. So when he give an order to you, you're going to have to look at, that's the order I got to receive. Submit yourself.
To your own husbands.
See, he just said husband, that be anybody, to her. Where your husband going to be at? Where your husband? That's who you submit to. That's right. That's who she's going to submit to. That's something she need to know now. Now, she can already cut and say, man, I ain't for that. I'm still young. I ain't with all that. Wait till I get old and about to die. Then I'll be able to submit. He'll be gone by then, I'm sure. But it's just good to know now what you're going to do before you get involved with it. Now, we want to see why he done told to do that. See right quick. See if that's Vermont, boy, they call it numbers. 30 and 1. Let's just look at something right quick. We want to see where they come from, all this submitting stuff. That's a lot for a woman to put on. And that submit. I like it myself. Got me a little early something with my breakfast this morning. Submit. It help out too. This is, they call it numbers. Don't make sense. 1, 2, 3. The actual name of the book is called Bamidbar. It means in the wilderness. He had them in the wilderness during this time. There's no such thing as numbers. That's what they told. It makes no sense. You're not counting nothing other than the year they was in the wilderness. Let's see what happened. This is 31. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And Mushah spake unto the heads of the Matah concerning the benim of Yasharal, saying, this is the thing which Yahuwah hath amar.
Who said that now?
Yahuwah hath amar.
He made sure every leader or every tribe knew this is what the Most High, Yahuwah, his name is Yahuwah, sound and vibration, not God. God is a title. Yahuwah. His name means the existing one. See, the people that holler God, God. Why you say hallelujah instead of hallelujah God? Because it's not a name. You say hallelujah because Yah is his name. So now he's telling them this is the thing that the existing one has amar. He's commanded this. What could he have possibly commanded?
If a ish vow a vow unto Yahuwah, or
if he vow a vow, what happened?
Unto Yahuwah.
Unto Yahuwah.
Or Shabbat an oath to bind his nafash with a bond.
If he make a vow that he gonna bind his soul to something. On my soul that I'm gonna do this for the Most High. What did he tell me about this man so he can know this?
He shall not break his debar.
See, they talking about a man of his word. You can't be a man of your word. You keep your word with him first.
Right.
See, you hear that? If a man vow a vow to the Most High, he shall not break his vow. Listen.
He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his paw.
That's tight. What come out your mouth? I know I'm guilty. I've been guilty here for the same thing. They just telling lies, saying you're gonna do something for me and you ain't done it. See, because we didn't understand our relationship with him. You're representing somebody. He said you are a man, and if you make a commitment to me, nigga, keep it.
That's right.
You ain't got no bit. I know that word though, y'all. Nigga. This where they got you messed up. Y'all write it down if you can. N-A-G-A-H. I need to know that word. It's nigga. You know what it means? It means to shine. See, white people told you that the word nigga means low down, disgusted, dirty person. It does what he created a dictionary to tell you that. That makes no sense. In Africa, in Ethiopia, nigus, this is what they were trying to tell. That means an emperor. See, they try to figure, they'll ask you, they say, why black people always call each other nigga? Every time around nigga, they watching you. They trying to figure out how you picking this up when you come greet us. What's up, my nigga? You doing all right, my nigga? Yeah. And you trying to figure out white folks saying, maybe they done found out. Because we've been running from it, buried it in the word. Nobody never looked this up to realize where the word derived from. It means emperor, ruler. But he wouldn't tell us that. I remember years ago, somebody said, nigga, quit trying to shine on somebody. The word nigga, that's N-A-G-A-H. Everything I told you, I can spell it. You can look it up. I can prove everything I'm teaching. They don't teach you how to read. They don't tell us how to read. You only go as far as they tell you. Look at etymology. That means where things originated. When did it start? Everything you got, the white man gave you the date. You tell me the world started when he came here? Christopher Columbus discovered America, landed off the coast of India. Never came here. Raper and murder in Hades, in the Virgin Islands. Everywhere he went, he's a raper, slaughter, and a murderer, and they closed down all the federal buildings to celebrate him. They teach the folk to hate me when I'm trying to teach the folk to love themselves. Quit teaching your kids lies. The place called America, not Columbus. He discovered it. We call him, could it be because Italian man Amerigo Vespucci came here before he ever came? Right. Don't worry about it. None of that's important. Let's just find facts. Listen to the book.
If a Ashah also vow a vow unto Yahuwah, and bind
a woman. If you vow to Yahuwah, what happened?
And bind herself by a bond.
And she bind herself by a bond. I'm going to do this for the Most High on my soul. If I don't do it, let such and such happen to me. On my soul. Tell them about what happened, son.
Being in her Abba's bed.
You were living with them. So in their house, and she made that kind of vow, made that commitment. What happened?
In her youth.
In her youth.
And her Abba Shama her vow.
And he heard her say that vow. What happened, son?
And her bond wherewith she hath bound her nefash.
Yeah.
And her Abba shall hold his shalom at her. Then all her vows shall stand.
If her father said he don't say nothing in the day that he hear when she do it, then she can keep it. What happened, son?
And every bond wherewith she hath bound her nephish shall stand.
And it shall stand. What happened?
But if her abba disallow her,
he hear it? No, you not. No, you not. See, people don't even know that. You know what they say? Whatever I say I'm going to do for the Lord, I can do it. Ain't the devil in hell can't stop me because you ain't read no book. That man clearly just told you if you in your father's house and you make that vow and he hears it, he can say, no, you not. Listen to the book.
but if her abba disallow her in the yom that he shama,
Not next week, that day he heard it. What happened?
not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her nephish shall stand.
None of the commitments she made, it ain't no good. What happened?
And Yahuwah shall forgive her.
How much power man got? Did y'all men know that? That if you hear your wife talking, that you hear she say what she going? No, you're not doing that. You're not going to. And guess what? He ain't going to hold it against you. You know why? Because I put him over you.
Right.
When did this change?
Right.
Yeah.
This is in your book. When did this change?
Yeah.
Listen to the book.
Because her
Because you're not a dad. I'm going to give a clip. He's not a daddy. He won't be a husband. Listen.
because her abba disallowed her.
Mm-hmm.
And if she had at all an husband,
What? What happened?
when she vowed
Yeah.
or uttered aught out of her lips, wherewith she bound her nephish,
Yeah.
and her husband shama it,
What happened?
and held his shalom at her in the
Yeah.
yom that he shama it,
Mm-hmm.
then her vow shall stand,
Listen.
and her bonds wherewith she bound her nephish shall stand.
Yeah.
But if her husband disallowed her on the yom,
If her husband said, no, you not, and no, ain't your daddy, and I said, no, you not, what happened?
that he shama it,
Yes.
then he shall make
What happened?
then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her nephish, of none effect.
You hear that? She put her soul on it. He said, no, you didn't, and no, you not. The day he heard it, he stopped it, cut it right off. That's how much power you got as a man. Did this government teach you that?
No.
You know how much power you got until 3 numbers get pushed. 911.
That's it.
You just been stripped, nigga.
Yeah.
They have stripped you down. Do you understand what kind of power you got? The day you hear her talk and say, well, she gonna vow her soul, say, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna be able to do that. She gonna go, oh, now I done lied to the Most High. Now I done sinned. No, you haven't. He just told you. The day your husband hear it and he said, no, you not. He said, I ain't gonna hold that against you because that man rule over you. See, he never took the rule from the man. The governments did.
Yeah.
Don't y'all know we could be men at home, we could fix our home and get our kids back?
Yeah.
We could put ourselves in a better place? Why would he tell you you had this type of authority? So when you go back and you start reading, why submit yourself to your own husband? That's why it makes sense.
Yeah.
That he's over you. That's the same rule he gave her in Barashit in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight, but it's right. Isn't that right? It's tight, but it's right. Go give me that 5th chapter book of Ephesians. I try to get y'all finished 5:25. I hope y'all love me. I hope y'all. I love y'all. I love the truth. I just love telling people the truth. Don't matter if folks get pissed. I like to tell them the truth. That's what I heard, the truth. Truth changed my whole life. Changed my whole perspective. I said, man, I didn't know it. I've been told so many lies from churches and preachers, and I'm seeing them make such a mess out of everything. Then you finally hear the truth. You're saying, well, you thinking people want to hear this, don't they? You don't want to, tell church, can't tell them, that problem. His wife got to be the assistant pastor. I don't know where they got it from. Can't find nowhere where a woman never preached. Never found it. Never been a pastor. I had women preach all the time. Well, don't take long to shut them down. Every time they tell me one can preach, I said, let's do this. I said, a man can't preach. They said, yeah. I said, you can't find where a man can preach. They said, yes. I said, where is it at? They said, right here in the Bible. I said, then show me where it said a woman. I said, see, it's dumb to have an argument with you that's already here written in it. I said, dumb you to have an argument about you preaching when it ain't in there. I said, why we ain't arguing about a man being a preacher? Because it made absolutely no sense. It's written too many places. Isn't that right? God teaching the truth. Give me that right quick. Don't get that Olive Barnum. They call it 1 Timothy 2:12. I wouldn't be right if I ain't hit this. I got to swing it out there. Hey, women get it going and some kind of ghost done grab them. The only go they ever had good was Casper. The other joker with him used to scare the piss out of people. I don't believe none of that stuff these folk be telling people. Tell these folk the truth. It's called a Ruach HaKodesh, which is the spirit of separation. I don't know where these folk getting all these ghosts from. No, good and well niggas scared of ghosts. Ain't that right? No, good and well you see a Halloween movie, you go pee before you see it because you know you ain't getting back out the bed. You talking about getting no Holy Ghost. Nigga, scary as you is. These folk done told you stuff make a fool out you. They see us coming. That's all that white folk get there. They see us coming. White man say he's a hick on one right now. I'm going to make a fool out of him every time. It's the spirit of separation. When you get it, it gets you to cause you to come out from behavior. That's what got me to separate from drinking, women chasing, midnight ramming, smoking cigarettes, telling lies, all that stuff. You got to get the spirit of separation. It's the Ruach HaKodesh. He told you, Holy Ghost, make a fool out you. Might as well go to a haunted house and get it. All right, listen, this is Ephesians 5:25. Let's see what this says. Listen.
Husbands,
love
your wives.
That's what I tell them. That's what I teach them. Listen to it.
Ahab your wives, even as Mashiach also.
Ahab, that's the actual word for the Ahab. It's a loving affection that attaches you to it. That's what it is, Ahab. They gave you love, just a 4-letter word. So it's F-U-C-K.
Yeah.
Depending on which way you go.
That's right.
They all 4 letters.
That's right.
Listen.
Even as Mashiach also Ahab the Adah.
See that? He got an Ahab her, and he gave him a premise. The Mashiach is the anointed one. What kind of Ahab did he have for that he laid down his life for us? That's the kind of Ahab he got to have for this woman. He's got to be willing to get himself out here and put himself on the line for his wife. The book declares that a man that has a wife cares for the things of the world, how he might please his wife.
That's right.
That woman going to want some.
That's
not
right.
just no box of tampon, not no toaster oven and no iron. That's for you, nigga.
That's right.
Me going get into I brought you a gift of iron, a skillet, a knife that can cut up pennies. How many women been needing that? Absolutely nobody.
That's right.
Dumbest thing I said, show me some seals to cut a penny. I said, how many times I need to cut a penny? Why am I impressed with a knife, with a pair of scissors and cut a penny? All I need to do is cut paper.
That's right.
Come on.
And gave himself for it.
What say he can do why?
That he might kodash and cleanse it
See,
with the
he
washing.
Separate it. See, he came to separate us from the rest of the people, make kodash. That means to separate. And what else, son? And
cleanse it with the washing of Ma'im by the Debar.
That's what clean them up, the word. That's what make a difference. We're going to make men and women, we're going to have to use the word to make that change. That's what's going to hold them together. Them being taught on how their roles are. What's the operation of marriage? Come on.
That he might present it to himself
what?
A glorious Adah.
Not having what?
Spot or wrinkle,
or whatever.
Any such thing.
But that it should be what?
Kodash,
See,
and without blemish.
Understand that is by the sacrifice that they brought. They couldn't have any defects in them. That's the same thing got to have when they take a wife. Can't have no defects in them. So that wife can't have no spot. She'd have had a spot on there. You'd have to get it off and get rid of it. You says a spot on it. It's not perfected. That's the same thing he's going to do when he come back here. If you got spots in your life and your life wrinkled up, he's going to get rid of you. And somebody needs to tell you that while you sitting and giving up your money, making a fool out of yourself, roll on the floor. Why are you going somewhere somebody got to put ammonia under your nose to get you off the floor? All you need is a good kick. I'll find if you got it. If I kick you, you shouldn't feel it.
That's right.
Now you're like, whoa! Yes, I know you ain't had nothing. You're just holding up the floor.
That's right.
What kind of, wait, how did it make sense to you to go somewhere and hear the word and you roll across the floor? Don't you know that made absolutely no sense? They have made us clowns. What kind of sense that make? I got some spirit got me running in the walls. Nigga, you possessed. These folks made a fool out of us. We supposed to be sat down. We supposed to be taught. We not no fools. They played our emotion. How in the world a good talk, how in the world a piano make me run into a wall and flip over some chairs and walk on some pews? Nigga, get yourself somewhere and sit down.
That's right.
The book declares you come in the Beth Elohim, have your, and keep your feet and be more ready to hear than to get a sacrifice of a fool. These folks ain't taught us nothing. Come on, son.
So art Anashim to Ahab their wives.
He got to love his wife. Come on.
As their own basar.
Just like his own body. Tell him why, son.
He that Ahabeth his wife.
He that Ahab his wife.
Ahabeth himself.
That's the only way you're going to love yourself. You got to care for her. Just like you do for yourself. You went and got that nice suit. You want to look nice? You want to look real spiffy? Make sure she do the same thing.
That's right. That's right.
A man look dreading and wife look like a rag doll.
That's right.
Make sure your wife look good too now.
That's right.
Do for yourself, do for your wife.
That's right.
Know that makes sense?
Yes,
do
sir.
For your wife. I'm saying, got her wrapped up with toilet tissue. He got on a tuxedo. Not at all. Make sure the same thing you want for yourself, you want for your wife.
That's right.
Ain't that right? Love
Yes, sir.
Yourself. Love your wife like you love yourself.
Come on.
You want to keep your hair cut, you want to look nice, make sure your wife keep her hair fit, make sure she look nice too.
That's right.
Ain't that right? That's the right thing to do.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
For no ish ever yet hateth his own basar,
Y'all hear that? And what does he do?
but nourish it and cherishes it,
Just like who?
even as Yahuwah the Adah.
See, the same way the Most High do for his congregation. He take care of it. So what do you want me to do?
For we are members of his basar,
Yes.
and of his flesh, and of his bones.
Tell us what happened.
For this cause shall a ish leave his Abba and his aim, and shall be joined into his Ashah,
Yes.
and they two shall be one flesh.
Come on.
This is a great mystery,
But what are you doing?
but I speak concerning Mashiach and the Adah.
Nevertheless,
Let every one of you
so do what?
love his Ashah even as himself.
You hear that? And what do you want me to tell about the woman?
And the wife
And
see
the who?
the wife
And the who?
wife
Do what?
see that she reverence her
It
husband.
didn't say see that she sleep with the reverend. See that she get a highest honor to her husband.
That's right.
You ain't going, you call a man reverend. Nowhere in no book never told you to call no man reverend.
No,
He
sir.
just told you to make sure she give the highest reverence to her husband.
That's right.
For whatever reason you went to church and called a preacher reverend.
Yep.
Make absolutely no sense. He never told you to do it, but for whatever reason, well, you in some kind of spirit. You and that Holy Ghost got grabbed up or something. Instead of folks learning exactly what the man told you, she's supposed to get the highest honor to her husband because he's in representation of the Most High. And that ain't her being, oh, the woman come too far, now we going backward. No, baby, you going backwards when you ain't done what he told you to do. That man is supposed to harbor a wife and he's supposed to rule over, and she's supposed to be subjected to her husband, and he's supposed to know how to treat her and how to take care of her. That's how the union works. The same thing with Moses. When we tell him what to do?
Never.
When we cuss him out and tell him how stupid he is, and then we go, oh, I'm sorry, I just lost it. Same thing should happen here. If you don't cuss him out and tell him that, you ain't got to be cussing your husband out doing him the same way either. Because when you do it and you go back and you fight with him, all you're doing is fighting the Most High, because that's who gave the order. Give me 10:16 right quick. Let me get that. Luke 10:16, Matthew 10:16. Let me say that what I want right quick. They call it Matthew. It's Mattheyahu is a proper name. It means the gift of Yahuwah. See, they never taught it what the book means. They give you them English name, they'll shut them. You just read them, you keep going, you don't know what it means. So I go here and read. I want to know what kind of gift he done left us. Isn't that right? If it's a gift out of him, I need to know about it. I need to know about that gift, what's in it. Act like it's Christmas. Tear it open. Let's look at it. It's Orion. Orion. They call it Luke. His name is Orion, means Yahuwah shining. 10:16. Listen.
He that shama
You
you,
hear that? He that heareth
you,
who?
me.
So when Adam was naming the animal, who were they hearing? The book said, he that heareth you heareth me, because he gave him the authority. Now, when you tell her something and she hear you, then she hear him. Get your stupid self out of the way. It ain't like you the Most High. I'm listening for him. You could never be listening for him. You listen for him, you'll listen to what he tell you.
Yeah.
See, that's how it fix these hum. See, a woman will know. A lot of these lines get crossed with these wives. If they knew, a lot of them wouldn't be crossed. How many folk knew this? That if they hearing you, if she hear you, she hearing him. That's why it's important to get a man that fears him. I ain't talking about no knucklehead clown. That's the problem. Now you got to look at what you get. If a woman got to submit herself, give herself up, give up her rights and rules, and let him make them decisions, it's important to make sure you get the right man. That's right. Just go and get nobody that calls you horny. Go get a guitar and join a band. Y'all don't get it. Horny, guitar. Come on, folks. I'm going to take this on the road. You can't pay for this stuff now. That's right. Hey, get you a band. Ain't no sin. Hey, you can get over that, honey. Get you some water and everything. Go in there and wash it fast as you can. At least you don't make no mess up here. That's right. He ain't gonna make no mess later on. That's right. Ain't that right? Man, you know it. Laughter be everywhere. Listen.
And he that despiseth you,
Yeah, and he that despiseth you,
despiseth
you
me.
make me sick, nigga. I hate you. That's why you gotta be careful what come out your mouth now. He that despiseth you.
Despiseth me.
What else?
And he that despiseth me,
Despiseth who?
him that shalak me.
Who sent me. Shalak means sent one. So he sent Adam to name and rule over and gave that to her. You'll want to hate me, woman, because you hate him. You don't want to despise me, you'll despise him. See, nobody never taught her that. That's why the house is in chaos. The white woman and white man that work together, anything they can do, and they don't get along the way they do, but they'll never show a public display. How many times y'all seen white folks out there, white man, white woman here cutting the food? White man, white woman getting locked up in here cutting the food. You think they don't cut the food? They ain't gonna show it to you. We the only baboon go out here and make a mess everywhere we go. Because nobody ain't taught us how to conduct. That's how to sit down and reason. Once we know our rule, know the rules and know where the role play, that takes a lot of the friction out. The friction come in because we don't know. One person knows trying to force something down somebody's throat, it ain't gonna work. You got to know the same thing. Give me right quick, 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. I'm gonna fix this thing for y'all. I should have had a manuscript. I probably messed up it. I can't read. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Listen.
Now I beseech you, Akim,
What you want me to do?
by the shem of our Adon.
This is him talking to men. This is what he's telling them to do now. I'm beseeching you, Akim, as brethren. That's strong brothers. Listen what he want me to do.
By the shem of our Adon,
By the
Yahushua,
name of our master,
Yahushua HaMashiach,
Yahushua HaMashiach, which is Yahuwah's salvation, the anointed one. What you want me to do?
that ye all speak the same
Do what now?
Ye all speak the same thing.
Everybody got their own opinion, though we got our own minds.
That ye all speak the same thing.
What sense that gonna make it because we saying the same thing? What is that gonna do for us, Chris?
And that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind
How are we gonna sit on judgment?
and in the same judgment.
You know why we got that chaos? Two people believe two different things, going two different ways, and then you know they want to pray about, Lord, why we fight? I don't know, stupid. You tell me. You believe one thing, they believe another one. You doing one thing, they doing another one. How you think you're gonna have some togetherness? You can't. That's why he told us the same thing he told about the same thing I have. You got to believe the same thing.
That's right. That's right.
Why ain't gonna be no division among you. That way you come together, it be tau mean. They using perfect, it just mean complete. People think they hear perfect. Mean you can't make no mistake. You're less than mistakes if you just know what it is you gotta do. Nobody never told us. We gotta believe the same thing. That's what's gonna keep it together. When I feel like I wanna get out the way, I can't do that because the agreement I got with him. See, look, I wanna give him a piece of my mind, but I gotta remember what the word told me. That pulls it down some. Now we pulled attention. You don't have when people know you pulled attention before we get out and slipped out, call you a B, you don't call me a punk nigga, now we can't fix it.
Right.
Because you can't never forgive me now. And I ain't gonna forgive you because you called me a punk nigga. Now we got that bad scar they're gonna wear on our marriage all these years. Y'all know how these women are, they don't forget it. They'll forget what they told you now. They'll forget when you told them to do something. They'll never forget what you said that time though. Still scorn. And to prevent that, it's by people understand you got to speak the same thing so we can be perfectly joined together, have the same mind and the same judgment. That let him know. He know what's going to happen to him when he get outside the rules. She know what's going to happen when she get outside the rules. Both of them stay in the rule. That's going to keep the tension and problem down. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Now, y'all heard all that. How y'all feel? So I'm going to get ready to join them together, too. Y'all think y'all want to do that? Let's step up a little bit of here. Oh, no, this way. Where y'all going? Oh! Oh! Yeah. You know, y'all eat a little bit more. You see y'all, though. Go on out a little bit more. That's right. Say you scrim. Scrim. He going to need it, too. This, for y'all that don't know, this is masut bread this whole week. They call it unleavened bread, masut bread. So we can't have any leaven. Leaven is yeast that cause things to rise. I haven't got his own. He'll be able to use it later. I would say he masut bread when he leaves. He putting that suit up. Woo! Speak the same thing. Y'all people crazy. Get checked, all of you. All right, so we're going to get ready and try to do that. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm so honored to be able to put y'all together. Seeing you just grow and go. And Ivan, seeing you just grow and go. And here we go right here. All right, I'm going to sing something for y'all. Me. I'm going to wait. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? All right. What we supposed to be doing? Getting back. All right. You ready? Ivan, what's your mother name? Marquis. Who? Marquis. Hold on, I know that. How old are you, Ivan? 35. I know Ivan 42 years. He ain't never told me the name of no Marquis. How y'all think I feel? All right. Ivan, Marquis. Marquis? Marquis. All right, Marquis. Oh, that's a little Marquis. Marquis. You know the Marquis, them signs sitting up there. Child, you get him naked, you just sit there and look at him. Look at the Marquis. All right. Ivan Marquis Eberhart. Do you take Liana, what's your mother name? Cool and who? Cool. Yeah. Hey, what that mean, your mama? Beloved child. Loving child. Beloved child. How you pronounce it? Kool-Aid. Oh! Boy, look at it. Put you some sugar in that Kool-Aid, boy, when you get home. Isn't that right? Hey, Kool-Aid! Woo! Y'all like that? Y'all please go get checked. If y'all don't get help somewhere. All right, here we go. Liana Kool-Aid, I want to pronounce it correctly. Craig, do you, oh, no, not you, do you take her to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Oh, wait, man, go on. Back up, bro. What's wrong with bro? Take her to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have in the hold, to a harbor and to cherish, for better, for worse. Let me finish. I was like, he's trying to get the other part. To have in the hold, to a harbor and to cherish, for better, for worse, for rich or poor, to death do you part. Think about it. I do. Yeah, that's the same idea here the first time. We just want to check, make sure everything all right. Everything, like we got a deal going. We got to check out. Liana, Kool-Aid for you later. Craig, do you take Ivan Marquis Eberhart to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have in the home, to a harbor and to cherish, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, to death do you part? Think about it. I do. God damn. Hey, we got us a wedding here now. All right, by the power invested in me, by the Almighty Yahuwah Elohim, the Most High, I do pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Yeah! Woo! That's yours now. Yeah! That is all right. Yeah!
One to kiss, someone to miss when you're away. Yeah! To be loved. Oh, what a feeling.
All right. Oh, that is all right. Now, they got a couple of selections they want to sing, they want to play it for them. We're going to let them play that selection. After that, we'll get ready to let y'all take pictures with them, get pictures with the family and everybody, and we definitely appreciate everybody for being here. All right? What we got? Who we got? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess y'all stand right down there. Y'all can look. Y'all can hold hands now. Y'all can have that there. That's yours now. That's it. That's his now. Kind of remind you a little bit of King Kong and the White Lady, ain't it? I remember when King went and got up there. Hold on, it was a G.I. Joe joke. It was a G.I. Joe joke. No.
I just wanna see you in Shalom like a bride in his groom. Walk the aisles of your my crew, dressed in white so clean and pure. Our harbor lasts forevermore, of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours. See you in Shalom like a bride in his groom. Walk the aisles of of your my crew. Dressed in white so clean and pure. Our heart will last forevermore. Of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours.
Truly, truly, a happiness here for all that you've done. You were happy first before I knew you. Engraved me in your palms like a tattoo. To call you of art and statues. Halloween confessor, built different like a Tesla. Peculiar treasure, something special. Hey, loosen your presence, respect. Yara and reverence is due. My desire is to be what you require because you always come through. Marriage is our debut. I'm dressed in white for you. Kardashian pure, I'm new. Whatever you say, I do.
See you in Shalom like a bride and a groom. Walk the aisles of your my crew. Dressed in white so clean and pure. Our heart will last forevermore. Of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours. See you in Shalom like a bride and a groom. Walk the aisles of your my crew. Dressed in white so clean and pure. Our heart will last forevermore. Of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours.
More than enemy and you, y'all the true love. It's a lot of frustration that I never get it. Long as I be life, I'll be there when you call. So when you need me out, I ain't never missing. One thing I can say for me was a slave to sin till you made me free. And then die to the man that I used to be married to you eternally. The rule of a white man automatic is gon' take lesson. No excuse for my mistakes when the job calls for perfection. If I'm made in your image, then I should be your reflection. Kardashian kept the store just for you, private selection.
I just want to be yours. Walking and shine, my forevermore. I just wanted to be with you. Just tell me what I gotta do. I just wanna see you in Shalom like a bride and a groom. Walk the aisles of your my crew. Dressed in white so clean and pure. Our heart will last forevermore. Of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours. See you in Shalom like a bride and a groom. Walk the aisles of your my crew. Dressed in white so clean and pure. Our heart will last forevermore. Of this I am sure. I just wanna be forever yours. Forever yours.
Tell her, forever.
Forever yours.
Forever here. Forever here.
Forever yours.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to her. Hey. I can't tell you the time of day, but when you be walking through those pearly gates. Have patience, a little while, just wait. He arose to go and prepare a place that where he is, you can be there too. That's a promise, he would never shame you. I hear him talking, but please don't be fooled. Do you trust me as a friend of the bridegroom? Been some years, seems but a few you mean. A heart for you shines brighter than Shamash beams. Second witness, consider Abraham's dream. Our Tuladat would be numbered like the Kuka beam. Stand tall, don't let these people bring you down. Reverse that frown, turn it upside down. Big head full of life, let's fit you for that crown. Yahushua got you fitted for that white gown.
Time will come, it'll be here soon. To be with the groom, to be married on that new. The time will come, it'll be here soon. To be with the groom, to be married on that new.
You'll be one with the groom, no need to hesitate. This is a year to rejoice, we gonna celebrate. Bride time, me for position, check the resume. Hari is right for the plucking, from what habitate.
Time will come,
for you to consummate. Hollow my meat, you sure I take it to home base. About in his arms, always you are forever safe. Communication open, no line, no need to close the gate. Space where you both to reside. Then he prepared, do what it takes for the bride. He'll take it there, hide you like he does self. Now that's true care, one bride and one groom. Ain't no need to share. For the kind of Kayi, yeah, us together. Our hopping doors all things and won't last forever. Now I rejoice, yes, you should still my life. Cause you mimic Yahushua and Theodore.
Time will come, it'll be here soon. To be with the groom, to be married on that you. The time will come, it'll be here soon. To be with the groom, to be married on that you.
Marriage, it's an 8-letter word. The dictionary, they'll call it a noun. I say, let's go ahead and make that a verb in action. Cause forever we putting in work until we no longer here, we just a memory. We put in the dirt. Everything will be alright like Big Cookie.
That's a smart woman, I tell you the truth. That woman sure knows she got some good sense. We're going to get ready to palau, which is prayer means to ask. And we get ready to dismiss. And after that, you better take pictures with them, come up and greet them so we can get that done. So we're going to get ready to palau. Hold on for that. Y'all get y'all money up already? Hold on, I got to get that money from them now. Ain't that right? I got a car that needs some gas. Let's try this thing around. Put this in there. Isn't that right? Preacher got to ride. Preacher got to eat. Chicken ain't free, is it? I'm going to get ready to pull out. Let me just go ahead and get this in, please. That was all right wedding, wasn't it? That was just different. And we're going to get us some good eating out here. You'll get that for me, Dawson. Thank you, sweetie. You'll get that to him for me, too. You look so sweet. Appreciate you. She's a little sweetheart. All right, we got everybody else. Everybody? Oh, they're getting ready, going around and getting through. Get that nice couple going right there. Eat ready now. I would say feel his unleavened bread weighing off. Isn't that right? That's a beautiful thing, ain't that right? Seeing two people get together right, getting that teaching, know to stay together and stay right too. That's the main thing right there. Make sure you keep it together. Learn how to treat each other. Have them talks. All that, like the time y'all sit down and just talk and everything, be able to have some of that time to sit down and talk with each other, communicate. Make sure everybody doing right. Check on each other. See how you doing. Take care of that wife. You got a good one, they worth keeping, taking care of, the whole nine. Be patient with them. Same thing with him. Y'all ain't been married before. That's a learning experience. Y'all go through, have some patience with each other. There's a lot of stuff you got to learn. Some upcoming experience. Time will teach it to you. You learn, you grow, and you make changes. We all been there. If you've been married, you grow, you make changes. Are they good? Did he forget anybody? Okay. Well, he good. We'll get ready to stand. We'll get ready.